To end with some short naseehah, very quickly inshallah. Alhamdulillah, we're in the month of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin wa salatu wa salam wa rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. We're in the month of Rabiul Awwal, and obviously it's the month of Mawlud. I'm not sure if people are still having debates about Mawlud. Are they having it? I don't really talk to people much, so I don't know having debates about it. But I just want to just clarify some things which I think is important. First of all, it is compulsory. There's a difference between loving Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and following Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And both are compulsory to believers. There's a difference between the two, because you can follow someone. For example, you can go to school and the principal gives you rules, and you can follow all the rules, but you maybe dislike the principal, you be indifferent towards the principal, you can be indifferent to it. So as a Muslim, we have two duties actually. The one duty is to love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's an emotion, it's a feeling, it's an attachment that you have, it's a longing that you have to him sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the second duty is to follow him. And there's many verses, many hadith to prove this. But I mean, one hadith which is sufficient is the Prophet ﷺ said, "La yu'minu ahadukum." None of you has true faith, hatta akuna ahabba ilayhi, until I become more beloved to him, min walidihi, waladihi, wa nasi ajma'in, than his parents and his children and all of mankind. So that the hadith is sufficient for you just to know that you won't have true, complete iman then until you even love the Prophet ﷺ more than your own children, more than your own beloved mother and father, more than all the people around you, your wife and your family and everybody else. That is the level of love that we strive for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's the first thing. So the first thing is that aside from all the debates that may or may not happen, what is wajib on the ummah is to develop love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that development of love is a process. It's an education. It's an exposure. So it's important for us to create platforms where we can develop love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. To be happy about his arrival in this dunya is wajib upon every Muslim. To be happy about his arrival in this dunya is wajib upon every believer. And the elements of salawat is incumbent upon us. That every believer is expected, is wajib to make salawat. In fact, you have to make salawat every salah. It's part of your salah. So it's wajib to send citations upon Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to learn about him, to praise him, to make dua for his intercession. These are things which no alim in the whole dunya disagrees with. Okay. Then obviously within different cultures we have different formats of praising, of loving, of expressing celebration. So even like amongst those who celebrate Mawlid, if you go to different countries, there will be different ways of expressing it. So our position at Mizan, and it's the balanced position, is that we respect people's view to differ. So some people are pro-Mawlud and they're very strong that this is an expression of love, and we respect that. And other people are saying the Sahaba never did this, they never gathered in the mosque, they never did this. And we respect both views, and we ask you also as students to respect those views, because both views have their evidence. Although one view is within the Shafi'i madhab is a predominant view, that almost no alim will disagree that it is permissible and actually mustahab, beloved to celebrate the birth of the Prophet ﷺ in a way that we do. Why? Because the elements of coming to the masjid is agreed upon. The elements of making salawat, the elements of learning about Islam, the elements of making dua, all these elements are agreed upon. So we should put the elements in a certain format. Okay, so I'm saying that this is the overwhelming position. But there are those who disagree and we respect them as well. So that's the first. The second thing is not to attach a value judgment to positions. Just because someone says, I want to celebrate it because I have my evidences, don't assume they don't love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They may love him much more than you, and the person singing praises. You know what I mean? And the person singing praises might love the one more than the one who's doing all the outward dressing. You know, love is something separate. Love is something beautiful. Yeah, I mean, and love is a beautiful thing, because love is something which is for me, it's easier than action. It's difficult sometimes to follow the sunnah. It's difficult to wake up Fajr. It's difficult to wake up Fajr. Difficult to make tahajjud, difficult to fast, difficult to give sadaqah. But to have love, love is like an easy door to Jannah. Therefore the Sahaba said there was one hadith that was the happiest for them since the moment they became Muslim. It was the happiest day. It was the Prophet ﷺ says that you will be with those that you love in Jannah. The Sahaba said this was the happiest day in their life since the day they became Muslim. Because despite whatever personal shortcomings they might have had, none of them doubted that they loved Rasulullah. They were completely in love with him. So when they heard that you will be with the one that you love in Jannah, for them it was Alhamdulillah. Because there's one thing we don't doubt is that we love you, Rasulullah. We gave up our families for you, we gave up our homes for you, we gave up our lives for you, we gave up everything because we love you, Rasulullah. So I'm saying sometimes we get distracted with debates and the evidence of how I didn't do it and why you're doing it and all this. These are often scholarly debates which you need some background in Islamic studies and legal theory and usul fiqh, and it's a bit of work to be done, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years of work before we can discuss it, or full-time work before we understand what we're talking about. These superficial arguments hold no water. So my advice is don't lose the essence, because the Prophet never used to like argument. It's actually against his sunnah to argue. It's against the sunnah to argue. We deliver the message, Naseehah, we deliver the truth, Naseehah, but to engage in debates and arguments is against the sunnah of Rasulullah. And in this, what happens is when arguments happen, the hearts become hardened. This is the moment the hearts must become soft. Hearts must become soft, and the month of Rabiul we attach our heart especially to Rasulullah in this month, because it's just a moment, it's an opportunity for us to renew and refresh and reaffirm our love to Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this love is something that has to be nurtured in ourselves and in our children. We have a community who are in love with everything else. Look at the Instagram feed. Look at the clothes they're wearing, the symbols on their clothing. Look at the posters on their wall. They have a poster of soccer player, they have a poster of Medina there. You understand? Like what's happening actually, what is actually in the heart? What's on the tongue all the time? So they're speaking about Rasulullah, they're speaking about this pop stuff and the social media stuff. So it's something that we have to nurture in ourselves first of all, because we can also get lost. We can also put a false role model and a false ambition and a false aspiration. So we have to clear our hearts and to know that who we are following, and also we have to ensure our children are in love with Rasulullah, and that means spend every single day. Saying salawat upon every single day. So this is what we should aspire and remind ourselves, and really for me is that once you learn, like sometimes you can have a sentimental attachment to Rasulullah without any information, and that's fine, but it's problematic because there's nothing to back it up. But once you have information about his life, and you learn about his incidents in his life, and his sayings in his life, and how he conducted himself, then you get all of that. It's almost as if you cannot help but fall in love with him, Rasulullah. So there's two things that every believer should do. Number one is they should learn Seerah, which is the biography of Rasulullah, and number two is they must learn Shama'il. Shama'il is not the biography, it is about the character of the Prophet, how he spoke, how he walked, how was he in a house, how was he in outside, how was he with his wives, how was he with his children, how was he with eating. It's about his everyday interactions. If you learn these two things, that you can't help but fall in love with him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and your heart must be attached to him. And our dua is Allah praises him many times in the Quran. Many times Allah praises him actually in a way that is not even done to other prophets. In a special way for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we should know his position in our lives. And we should long to be with him, and some people must develop and nurture. The Prophet, the Sahaba said that he was like a father to them. I often think that sometimes in a world of absent fathers, I do feel that Rasulullah can take that position, in a sense that he is the one that is so making dua for you. He is the one that has goodwill towards you. He is the one that still to this very day, your deeds are presented to him. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. If you find something good, he says, Alhamdulillah, he praises Allah. And he sees some shortcomings in us, then he seeks forgiveness for us. So even to this day, Rasulullah is still being informed about his ummah. So he's he's like the shepherd of his ummah. He's the ra'i, the shepherd of his ummah, and we should try to attach our lives through salawat, through learning, through basically immersing ourselves in him. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So this is what this month, every month is about, what the rest of the life is about that attachment, because he is the door. Without him, how do you know about Islam? How do you know about Iman? How do you reach Allah? And we know that he is Allah, a man, but he is also the messenger of Allah. So this is the matter of the Allah. Don't get involved in debates. It's not the Mizan way, it's not the Islamic way. We don't do that. We just respect people and do what resonates with you. And some of you, no judgment, some of you might say, I'm not into more than Islam. Some of you say, I'm into it, and I think it's, it's important. Some of you might stand on salawat, some of you, why are you standing, what's your evidence? That's fine. There's evidence for both. These things are not genuine things in the ummah which the scholars are involved in. You can have faith in those things. If you see a large number of scholars involved in something, you can have confidence in those things, because really trust me that a scholar goes against Islam. Or a group of scholars. Maybe one or two might go off the path, but a group of scholars who studied years, who served their life, why would they do anything to displease Allah? They might have different positions, yes. That's true, but you won't be misguided. And I'm saying either way, these are just ikhtilaf in modes of love, modes of expression, modes of celebration. Yeah, that's fine. Ikhtilaf in those things. Inshallah. So don't get involved in the ikhtilaf, get involved in the ism, which is hub, is love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because to follow Rasulullah without love is difficult. Obedience without love is one of the most difficult things. Because now it feels like a manual of do's and don'ts. If there's no love, it feels like a manual of do, eat like this, drink like this like this. It's like, okay, do, don't. It's not how it's supposed to be. It's an expression of love. Because he did that way, I would love to do that way. Because I love to be like him. Once you have love, then following him becomes easy. And if you make a mistake also, you feel more guilty because you're not following his sunnah, not following his way. So develop love. And I think a lot of problems are going to get solved through this. Because without that love, it almost feels dry and like one rules, like random rules. Yeah, food, right food, say that. You know what I mean? Almost like I'm following the whole time, but because there's no love. So when there's love, there's everything. So Allah give us to love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that love is out in us following him sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Also, there's many paths to follow him. There's another discussion, another Naseehah, some other time. May Allah protect us from the arguments and harden our heart, and guide us always to the